Yes, check, check. Yes.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. Okay, and welcome back to the Faculty of Medicine, Public Health and Nursing, Universitas Gadjah Mada. So hopefully you enjoy all your activities in a Puskesmas during your 6 until 7 days in the Kulon Progo. And today we will hear your mini projects that depicts your lot of activities that you have been done in your Puskesmas. And today we will have 10 presentations, and this session will be judged by our judges. We have Pak Hamim as a Vice Dean for Academic and Student Affairs, and then we have Pak Yoyo Suhoyo from Department of Medical Education and Bioethics, and then actually we have also Prof Gunadi, but she still have an operation in Sarjito Hospital. And just for your information, you have around 10 minutes to present your projects in front of your friends and the judges. And after you present your idea and your projects, please all the members can give the comments from the other groups. For examples, when the group 1 is finished present their projects, group 2, 3 and 4 please give your comments to group 1. Okay, and let's take a look. We will be the first group who will present the projects. Group berapa Mbak Rani? Okay, so let me check your group members. Group 1, how many friends? Okay, group 2, raise your hand please. Group 2, 1, okay. Group 3, yep. Group 4, group 4, group 5, okay. Group 6, yep. 7, okay. Group 8, 9, okay. And group 10. Yap. Barang grup berapa? Grup berapa? Iya. Mas tadi grup 10. Okay, let's start with the group 10. Okay, let's start with group 10. Okay, group 10, all the members please come to the stage. Come forward please. Committee, please give the mic to the participants.
Check.
Okay, you can watch the timer in
check.
front of the monitors, and you have only 10 minutes to present your projects. And committee, please show us please prepare the media from group 10. Okay, so the timer will, Mas Tony, timer, okay. You can watch the timer over there, guys. 10 minutes. The timer will start when you start speaking.
Okay, hello everyone, good morning. For our project we went to the Puskesmas in Temon 1. It was near the beach and the airport. And we made a video about that. So if someone can show the video, then we can look at it. Hi everyone, welcome to Puskesmas Temon 1. I'm Laura.
It's Yoma. My name is Alejandra. My name is Sea.
And today we're going to show you what we did at our Puskesmas last week.
After we had a tour of the Puskesmas, we sat down with some of the people from the Puskesmas, varicella zoster and dengue cases last year.
After discussing it, we decided to focus on dengue. Dengue cases increased a lot this year compared to last year and the year before. In 2024, there are already 72 cases. That is 52 more than last year. We interviewed 3 different age groups about their knowledge of dengue. The first group was aged 12 to 15. They knew what dengue was, but didn't know a lot about prevention. The second group was aged 17. They knew a lot about what dengue was, what it can cause us, and about the prevention. The last group we interviewed was aged 10 to 13. They knew what dengue was, but not about the prevention. We concluded that children in 5th till 9th grade lack some knowledge about dengue prevention.
From the problem we found, which is dengue, there are some possible activities that can be done by the Puskesmas. The first one, give education about dengue and its prevention. We believe that providing knowledge about dengue with an accurate target can reduce dengue cases. The second one, collaborate with the communities to work together to clean the environment. This activity is able to eradicate mosquito nests in the environment and lower the potential for an environment to become a mosquito nest. We think that give a proper information to the community is the most important and possible activity that we can do now.
To help us create an intervention, we teamed up with the Puskesmas and the principals of 2 schools in the region to create a tailored educational program for students in grades 5th till 9. Firstly, we collaborated with 2 school principals to ensure that our idea on dengue education was feasible. After quick interviews, as mentioned before, we received the green light for our idea. Then we worked closely with the Puskesmas healthcare worker responsible for inspecting the quality of water, air and food in 20 local schools on developing a plan on how to give this education in schools. We concluded that she would not only conduct inspections during her visits, but also present our educational program to 1 or 2 classes. With the teaching materials in hand, she ensures that the students receive valuable information. After developing the educational program, we had the exciting opportunity to test it in the 5th and 6th grade. The feedback was positive. The children understood all the information and particularly enjoyed the interactive elements. The principal was excited as well. The outline of our project consists of an interactive and explanatory part. For both parts, we designed teaching materials. In the interactive part, we test the students' knowledge using 4 slides, and in the explanatory part, we answer all of these questions by using a flyer. We also explain the 3 M's. We end the program by encouraging the students to spread their message with their friends and families.
One strength of the program concerns its long-term period. It was elaborated in order to integrate the work of Puskesmas staff. The second strength regards the adaptability of the program, which was made using vocabularies, methods able to involve our target population. Instead, weaknesses concern the assistance of Puskesmas staff or other professional figures to spread dengue information. And another threat that we identified concerns the difficulties to involve other target populations, such as adults. Further recommendations for Puskesmas staff in order to increase the frequency of dengue education is to appeal for volunteers, maybe medical students. And as a second recommendation, sponsoring Puskesmas websites such as Instagram or TikTok as we identify teenagers get dengue education through social media.
Okay, thank you for listening and watching. Are there any questions regarding the video?
Okay, from the other groups, yes, please. Mas Tony, teman-teman, bisa dibantu mikrofonnya?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your video. We could see that the dengue became worse from 2023 to 2024. Do you think this has anything to do with climate change?
Well, we do think that there's a relation between climate change and dengue, because like one of the causes of dengue is the still water, and because of climate change there's more rain, and that means there's more still water and more places for the insects and the mosquitoes to grow.
Okay, thank you.
maybe another comment from the other groups. Yes, please.
Thank you. I would like to know what is your background opinion, why your intervention is held to the schools. The intervention is on the schools.
We interviewed some of the children in the schools, so we knew which age had some knowledge about the prevention and which children didn't have the knowledge, and we found out that children in the 5th till the 9th grade didn't have any knowledge about how to prevent getting dengue. And the people from the Puskemas who were doing the air and water inspection, they told us that they also have time to give more education when they are at the school. So we thought that that is a good intervention because these children didn't know anything about it, and in this way you give a lot of knowledge to children and they can pass their knowledge through their parents.
If I can add something to that. Hello? Yeah. No. Yeah. We also went to Pashandu for not children, I think, people aged 17 to 25. And we asked them the same questions. We asked about their knowledge, and they knew a lot about dengue already. And they said that it was because of their phones. And like the children aged from 9 till maybe I think 12 or 13 don't really have a phone. I think that's why we chose that target group, because it was the main thing that expressed that they did not have enough knowledge about dengue.
What did you expect? What is your expectation from your intervention to the children?
When we gave the education, they were all very excited, especially about the interactive part. And at the end, we asked them the 3 M's, and all of the children shouted the 3 M's very loudly and happy. And we also told to spread the word with their family and friends, and they all were like, "Yeah, we're going to do that." So they were very invested in it. So I think it was a good intervention.
Okay, so let's hear a short comment from the judges. P.Hamim, you may go first.
Thank you very much, Mas Yopi. So first, congratulations for Group 10. Yeah, you have a very good project, also very nice presentation using video. Your activity already, how to say, done and presented in that video. So just wonder, did you find any adult mosquito or larvae during your visit in that village? Yeah.
Yes, in the bathrooms we found still water, and the people from the air and water inspection showed us that there were a lot of larvae over there.
How about adult mosquito?
We didn't see any mosquito at the location, mainly larvae.
Okay, and then next, did you also identify the larva is Culex or Aedes larva at that time? Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't do that.
No, but you found, yeah, you found and detected some larva in some maybe container or other places. Okay. Okay, so did you also ask villagers their activity for example to close the container or PSN, pemberantasan sarang nyamuk, how to combat to eradicate the net of the mosquito? Did they also do that activities?
Yeah, we asked a lot of people if they use mosquito nets or other things, and they said that they didn't use any of them. and they also didn't really close all the still water, so it was a big problem over there.
Okay, thank you. Because that's a very important activities for the people in the village, yeah, to do to eradicate the net of the mosquitoes. I think it's enough, Pak Mas Yopi. Thank you very much. Yeah, Pak Yoyo, maybe please.
Hello. Congratulations. I enjoy your video. But how about yourself? How about your group? Did you enjoy your experience? Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I speak for all of us, it was a quite intensive, but also new experience. We got to see like the communities and the population here from a whole different side, because we were like in it. So for me, it was really special to experience something like this. And the people were very nice to us. They were very welcoming. So yeah, I'm very positive about it.
Okay, cool. I think in a short time I watched the video, and wow, it's very nice experience. I think. I just want to know, because I only just watched the video, and actually, what the conclusion? I mean, according to your group, your discussion, what actually the main problem, what the main problem in the community that you visit regarding the dengue? What's the potential problem?
Among children, the main problem was really a lack of knowledge about prevention.
Okay.
And we think with the older people, like the older teenagers and the elderly people, they did have the knowledge, but they just didn't use the preventions.
And then in the short time, you did some intervention, right, to the student and to the some villagers. What do you think? What's your opinion regarding the effectivity or maybe the potential problem solving for in the future? What you have done?
Yeah, we gave the knowledge to the workers from the Puskesmas, and we gave them the flyers and the education posters. So they are going to use that at their inspections at the other schools for children. And when we tested it ourselves, the children didn't really have any knowledge at the beginning. And we, at the end of our presentation, we asked them, okay, what did you learn? And we saw that they actually really did learn something about dengue prevention.
Okay, thank you. I hope they will provide a good experience for you for your for your future career. Thank you.
Okay, so once again, give applause for Group 10, everyone. Okay, thank you so much, guys. You may back to your seats. And now we are moved to another groups. Group 9. Okay, please come forward, Group 9.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning. So we are Group 9. We are Anais, Okta, Esme, Rahmat, and Jill. And we were at the Puskesmas Panjatan 2. And this Puskesmas was near the beach. And so our project also went about a problem that occurred on the beach. It was about coastal waste. So let's go to the video.
Welcome to our beach, Melarangan Asri Beach. Melarangan Asri Beach is the most famous beach in the Kulon Progo area of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. The beach is easily accessible by both car and scooter. Melarangan Asri Beach is the perfect place for peaceful walks and offers you stunning views. It is a great place to relax and enjoy the sounds of the waves on your swing. You can also enjoy the beautiful sunsets. Mlarangan Asri Beach is a great spot for relaxation, offering benches and shaded areas where you can enjoy your snack, bought by the local food stands on the beach.
However, our beautiful beach also has a dark side. Marakan Asri Beach also draws plenty of tourists, but sadly, some visitors seem to think that our trash deserves vacation too. The little problem is growing, and it's like the garbage decided to stay for an extended beach getaway. We love visitors, but our trash, not so much. The plastic soup is a concerning global issue. Refinement of plastic emits an additional 184 to 230 million metric tons of greenhouse gases each year, according to the University of Colorado Boulder. Beach litter harms both the climate and the human health, so it's a one health issue. Microplastic enter the food chain, giving an uninvited snack to both the wildlife and the humans.
After a day at the beach, the locals sometimes light up a trash campfire to deal with the waste. Unfortunately, instead of roasting marshmallows, this little bonfire just fills the air with pollution. There are trash cans, however, they are not enough and they blend in the environment. They are black and thus not visible in the black sands. It's like they play hide and seek. To gain better insight into the waste management, we spoke with the woman involved in the Puskesmas waste program. Following this, we conducted a focused interview with Ibu Imi. These are the key findings from this interview. Each day, any waste left on the beach is burnt in the evening, but according to Bu Imi, this burning disrupts the air quality, affecting nearby habitats. She believes there's a need for stronger education on the waste issue, especially around separating the waste. Many people don't yet understand just how crucial this simple step can be.
Our first intervention is separating waste. In collaboration with the Puskesmas Panyatandua, we placed a plastic bin on the beach. This initiative encouraged visitors to recycle the plastic bottles and helps the beach stay clean. A bamboo collection bin on the beach is eco-friendly because bamboo grows quickly, requires little water and needs no pesticides. It's sustainable and sends a conscious message to the visitors to treat the nature responsible. Additionally, using bamboo supports the local economy by promoting the use of locally sourced materials, creating jobs and boosting regional business. Our second intervention is educating about waste. We created 2 posters, one to educate about separate and recycling in general, and one about recycling plastic bottles. We educate all ages and all kinds of people, children and tourists. Our third intervention was recycling the waste. Ever thought a plastic bottle could have a second life as a desk hero? Recycling is like a magic trick. One moment it is an empty drink bottle, the next is your favorite new pen holder, or even better, a stylish plant pot. So next time you finish your drink, don't just toss the bottle. Who knows, it might be the perfect home for your next pen or plant friend. Recycling, turning trash into treasures, one bottle at a time. We would like to end our project with our slogan, based on the acronym of the beach ASRI. We hope it stays in people's minds every time they visit the beach, reminding them of our shared commitment to keep the beach beautiful and clean.
Asuh sampah, ramah iklim.
We would like to thank Panyatandua for the guidance through the project. We would like to thank UGM and the people from the Summer Course 2024 for the option to do this project. And lastly, we would like to thank the people of our village for their kindness, our host family for the lovely food, and of course our driver.
Asuh sampah, ramah iklim.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. Do you guys have any questions for us?
Please. From group 6, 7, and 8, do you have any comments? The others? No? Okay, let's move to Pak Gunadi. Do you have any comments?
Okay. Thank you. Congratulations for nice idea and solution. So, how do you evaluate the successful your solution in the future?
So actually, we placed this bamboo bin 2 days ago, and yesterday, the last day for us at the Puskesmas, we already heard that the bamboo bin was already filled with plastic bottles. So the intervention really worked. So that was great to hear, and we got to know that the Ibu Ibu Waste program, the cadres there are going to constantly recycle all the bottles that have been placed into the bin. And for us, how we would get to know that in the future is, I think, we'll see at their Instagram of Pajatan Dua, the Puskesmas, how the program is going.
Okay. So you will, the Puskesmas will put the bamboo bin for all year or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think so. You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe they just gonna let it sit there. When it's
Okay.
full, they empty all the bottles and then it just stays there.
How
the
do you
bamboo
believe
is-
so?
Well,
I think our Puskesmas was very involved in recycling because also in the middle of the Puskesmas you had like I don't know how you call that, the cage full of plastic bottles. So I think they will take us serious and just keep emptying the bamboo box.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you.
Oh yeah, and maybe this is like the first step to really recycle on the beach.
Okay, from the other judges, Pak Yoyo or Pak Hamim?
Kenapa pilihan? Ini salah satu nih. Okay, congratulations. Beautiful view of the beach, but also I really enjoy the how you find the problem and then how you solve the problem. So congratulations. How you feel?
I think we feel good.
No, I mean with the kind of with your project. You satisfied?
Oh,
or?
I think we're satisfied, and I think we worked really great as a team.
Okay, it's nice. I'm just curious. Why you interested with the voice?
Why about the waste?
Yeah.
Because the first day when we went to the Puskesmas, they told us that they have a lot of water issues because of the coastal erosion. I don't know if that's the word, but because of that, there's also a lot of waste. But they didn't actually do anything about it. So then for us, I think that was the easiest thing to tackle and also like make a real intervention.
Yeah. Easiest, but you can see not all people care about that. So
No, of course not. But I
Yeah.
think because we also put banners on the beach, when they see it, they will do it. Like it's
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, that's what the beautiful of your project, because not many people take into account that kind of problem, but you did, and I think in the future also maybe you can develop startup from that, from your experience.
Yeah, we
That's
also
right.
wanted to do a recycle like images on the Puskesmas, but she told us that it needs to be 1 year in advance.
Okay.
So we couldn't do that.
Okay, again, congratulations, and
Thank
very
you.
proud of you. Thank you.
Yeah, about the SWOT analysis, yeah. You already analyze the strength, weakness, opportunities, also threats of this project. Yeah. So I wonder about the threats of this project. Do you identify some dangers of, or maybe some factors which can affect the successful of this project?
So the Puskesmas told us that sometimes when the water is really high, there is a flooding on the beach. But so if the bin full of plastic bottles is still there, obviously all the bottles will go out again into the sea and will wash up again after the flooding. So I think the Puskesmas needs to be really aware when are the floodings coming, and if so, take the bins off the beach to make sure that it's not spreading again everywhere. So I think the thing we want to tackle, climate change, is also still our greatest enemy for this project.
Are there other threats maybe? Only flood, or maybe from human behavior maybe? No?
I think there are some factors that we cannot control, like not all people aware of the sign that the bin is for plastic, and they just put all of their trash into the bin, and it's not the purpose. So yeah, it's being the regular trash bin.
But we hope that by leading by example, because we educated the people on the beach, that if they only see plastic bottles in the bin, then hopefully only plastic bottles will go there.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer, and again, congratulations for the very nice presentation and project. Okay.
Okay, so once again, give big round of applause for Group 9, everyone. Thank you, guys. Great job. You may back to your seat. Okay, now let's move to the other groups. 6, okay, please come forward. Okay, Group 6. It's very rare to request to present the projects. Okay, Group 6, Group 6, teman-teman.
Tes. Okay, the presentation will be start in 3, 2, 1. To the Honorable Judges Committee and everyone who is present on this occasion today, we are from Group 6, which consists me, Anissa Sastro, Jasmine, Meika, Mayra, Dr. Mac, and Dr. Martin, proudly present our pitch deck about dengue. Here's our video, enjoy watching.
Welcome to Puskesmas Nanggulan, one of the 21 health centers serving the people of Kulon Progo. Puskesmas Nanggulan serves a population of 31,699 residents. Just in the past 2 weeks, Puskesmas Nanggulan has recorded at least 7 new dengue cases. To support dengue prevention efforts, we are from Group 6 have implemented several initiatives at Puskesmas Nanggulan. These include conducting epidemiological surveillance, creating ovitraps to reduce mosquito breeding, educating visitors at Puskesmas, and dengue education in households. Through these efforts, we aim to contribute to the health and safety of the community amidst these climate-related health challenges. We visited 7 homes in 6 districts and noticed big differences in living conditions. All the homes had standing water, and some of it was dirty and full of insects. Some families tried to reduce mosquito exposure by covering their water containers, but stagnant water was also found outside in tires and small streams, creating more breeding sites for mosquitoes. Puskesmas Nanggulan conducted an ovitrap making activity with summer course participants as a measure to control mosquitoes that cause dengue fever in the surrounding area. With the presence of these ovitraps, it is hoped that the community will become more aware of the importance of mosquito control and take similar preventive steps at home to help prevent the spread of dengue fever. The activity was carried out for 2 days, especially on Saturday, November 2nd, and Monday, November 4th. The activity was attended by many people. Our group was divided into several teams, namely the team that distributed brochures and explained about dengue fever. Visitors at the health center seemed enthusiastic, and one of them asked about dengue fever. We explained the meaning, symptoms, how to deal with it, what to do if initial symptoms appear, and how it reproduces.
So, my evaluation. I believe our group worked well together. We had a plan in place. Throughout the time, we had to adjust it due to the weather conditions and when it didn't align with the doctor's schedule. The atmosphere was very positive, and I gained a lot of knowledge about dengue, as well as how to collaborate effectively as a team and handle language barriers. I also received much knowledge about culture. Sometimes we had to wait for more than an hour and nobody was stressing out. We got filmed several times and needed to take a lot of pictures. It was a vulnerable learning experience.
Collaborated effectively throughout the project. We demonstrated flexibility and adaptability, particularly when dealing with last-minute changes, such as needing to cancel a patient visit due to heavy rain. Each member contributed unique perspectives and strengths, which enriched our approach and made our teamwork dynamic and effective. One key aspect I appreciated was the opportunity to learn about dengue fever in a real-world experience. Visiting patients' homes allowed us to observe firsthand how environmental factors might influence disease spread. Additionally, working in a multicultural team was a valuable experience. Each of us came from a different linguistic background and learned a great deal about communication and teamwork in a multilingual settings. Another highlight was gaining insight into Indonesian culture through patient home visits. This experience has brought up my cultural awareness and helped me appreciate the importance of cultural sensitivity in healthcare, especially in global context. Overall, I found this experience both educational and personally enriching.
Okay. Maybe do you have any questions, guys, for our group? Please raise your hand.
The other groups, please. Okay. So, Mas Yoga, can you give the microphone?
Talking. Hello? Yeah. So if I understood correctly, you came up with a measurement against dengue fever to cover up all the still water around the houses. Is that correct? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. My question is, do you think that that will be that will help the dengue cases enough, or do you think that we're also that the people also need other measurements in order to prevent these dengue, the rises in dengue? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough. We also made a brochure, and on the brochure you also saw other prevention things we can do, like the mosquito nets and using a date to protect. So I think we need all those different things to decrease the amount of dengue cases.
Okay, the other groups? Is there any comments? Nope. Okay, Pak Gunadi?
Sorry, it always technical problem. Okay, congratulations for your you trying to solve the dengue infection by using OFI trap. Okay, so the idea is good. Can you explain the novelty of your idea compared to other, for instance, for other group, for another solution to decrease the dengue infection? What is your novelty?
Like, do you mean what the coffee trap is? And
No,
how
not the OFI trap. If you compare among other solution for dengue elimination, what is your only originality, novelty compared to?
with other people that yeah.
Yeah, does anyone know how to explain this?
The differences.
Do you want to?
Or maybe your strength, your approach strength compared to others methods. Let's say compared to I think the
Yeah.
two groups
Okay.
before your group.
Let me ask your question,
Yeah.
Prof. So the different.
Please louder. Yes.
Okay, so the differences about our method with other group, I think we are using trap. There is like a simple and cheapest things to do, and then society can do together to make the trap. Usually for the materials like bottle, and then like
Yeah, it's like a cheap way. So all the materials are cheap. You only need a bottle, like a small cotton t-shirts or something, and a plastic bag, and you can make it. Yeah, and also the fluids. But it's not that expensive, and it's everyone can make it. So we think this is a good solution that's yeah, we can use in this kind
Yeah.
of
Okay.
surroundings.
Yeah, I think I do agree with your this affordable. So the things are surrounding you, right? And then I think the most important question next is how do you believe that this OFI trap can effectively decrease or eliminate the dengue infection surrounding the people compared to other approach?
Yeah, it's catch the mosquito. So there are less mosquitoes in the room. Yeah.
So ophid trap, we're using ophid trap so that the larvae and the egg that mosquito lies, it will be eliminated and captured. But there are other approaches like fogging, but we don't recommend it because the fogging is it will harm the surrounding area, especially the planetary. That's why we choose to use ophid trap.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Another comment, please.
Okay, congratulations. I enjoyed the video. I'm just curious. You do you know the Wolbachia program? Wolbachia program. Wolbachia. Wolbachia.
Yeah.
Wolbachia using element dengue program using Wolbachia. You don't know? You don't know the program? Ah, okay. Then after this, you try to search. I just curious because I want to ask, but so it means that community do not use is not part of the Wolbachia program because you didn't heard about this. Okay. My question is group 10 also about dengue, right? What? Oh, sorry. But how you satisfied? What you feel? Did you start satisfied with your project?
Yes, I think it's a great manner to what he said. Like it's for the nature, it doesn't harm the nature. So I think that's it's a great option that you still prevent dengue, but don't hurt the nature. So it's better for climate change. And also in the hospital, we really try to learn people about dengue and how to prevent it, and also let them ask questions. So I think, yeah, I'm satisfied with the project.
Okay.
And I think if I speak for the group, they're all satisfied.
Cool. And then group 10 also about the dengue. What do you think about compared to the group 10, what different problem and what different solution you offer to this problem, to the dengue problem?
Can I give them?
Any difference with the group 10 or not? Or you don't really know also the group 10 problem?
Actually, we already answered
Ah.
to the Prof
Yeah.
one judges.
Yeah,
I think the differences about our team and group 10 are maybe on time scheduling,
Okay.
and then for the step
Okay.
we are do like
Okay.
observation on the
Okay.
society first,
Okay.
and then we do the arrange a program that we want to educate to the society based on the based on the problem we found, and then yeah, we are using a feed trap, and then group 10 they are not using a feed
Okay.
trap,
Okay.
and then yeah, we conduct education and comparison about before and after the education. Yeah, we
Okay.
have a result for our project.
Okay.
That-
How confident you are with the continuity of your intervention? The continuity in the future.
Yeah, we are very confident with from easy step to big step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Very nice project.
Okay, thank you so much, Group 6. Great job, and you may back to your seat, and we will waiting for the results. Okay, now we are move to Group 3. Okay. Okay, just actually regarding to your microphone, just after you turn on the microphone, please wait 3 seconds, you can speak. Okay, so just there's a special treatment to your microphones. So anyone, can you bring your microphones? Gak ada yang ambil mic?
Hello, good morning. I'm Sophie with Eureka, Mout, Marit, Vanna, and Gali. And we're going to present our video. It is also about dengue. And we were in Puskesmas Sentolo too.
In the humid corners of Southeast Asia, the mosquito menace is blooming. The Aedes aegypti mosquito thrives in weather conditions consisting of high rainfall levels, at least once a month, and temperatures of between 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. Normally, these conditions only appear during the transition of the dry and wet seasons, but because of climate change, the seasonal transitions are disturbed. There's a lot of rainfall in the dry season, and there are periods of drought in the rainy season. Dry and rainy days alternate throughout the year, creating a perfect breeding climate for the dengue mosquito. The dengue prevalence is increasing exponentially, and preventive or curable measures cannot keep up. The dengue is spreading through multiple villages, as we have witnessed ourselves. The mosquitoes are thriving at the cost of human health. Jogja, Tampa, dengue.
On the 1st of November 2024 in Kenteng Kulon Progo, the Puskesmas investigation results that one patient tested positive for dengue, while the other patient exhibits the symptoms but the Puskesmas has not verified them yet. Following a comprehensive history and inspection at the patient's home, we discovered that neither the patient nor any nearby homes had any larvae.
In the 4th November 2024, we begin the day by investigating the house in the Belik sub-district. The house's owner had a fever and a low thrombocyte count prior to the inquiry. Following a conversation with the house owner, the Puskesmas team began searching for mosquito larvae, which they discovered in various puddles outside the house as well as in the bathroom. We also looked for the larvae in surrounding residences and discovered them in a bathtub of water. 3 out of 7 houses in the Belik sub-district were positive for mosquitoes larvae, and 1 out of 3 houses in the Banaran sub-district were positive as well.
Our field observations align with the literature indicating that higher temperatures and extended transmission seasons are potential factors contributing to dengue outbreaks in Kulon Progo. Data from BMKG confirms these correlations. Year after year, our graphs reveal that increases in dengue cases occur during dry seasons with sporadic rainy days. This pattern mimics transmission seasons, creating an environment conducive to dengue breeding. This year's dengue outbreak follows the same trend, but the weather has been more challenging. Temperatures rose a month earlier and were higher than the previous year, exacerbating this dengue situation.
Our intervention is centered around distributing posters and stickers in the villages surrounding the Puskesmas. While the 3M program and dengue prevention guidelines have previously been introduced successfully, feedback indicates that these methods are often abandoned once healthcare workers leave the village. The goal of our intervention is to provide consistent reminders to the community about these preventive methods, reinforcing their importance to encourage sustained implementation. To ensure the message reaches all community members, regardless of education or age, the posters and stickers use visual cues rather than relying heavily on text. This approach is new to Santola 2, focusing on clear visuals to effectively communicate key preventive actions. We plan to display these posters in common public spaces where villagers frequently gather, maximizing visibility and engagement. The stickers will be placed strategically based on relevance. For instance, stickers about proper trash disposal will be near trash cans, while those about bathroom hygiene will be posted in restrooms. This placement is intended to serve as a constant, practical reminder of the successful preventive practices of the 3M program.
After we presented the posters and stickers to our field supervisor, we printed the stickers. And with those, we went back to the houses we were earlier. We put the stickers at the designated places, for example on the bathroom door. The Puskesmas will later follow up and check whether they worked and distribute them more if they worked. We hope these posters and stickers will help decrease the increase in places for mosquitoes to grow due to climate change, and therefore lower the prevalence of dengue. And to end with our slogan, Jogja Tanpa Dengue.
Okay, then thank you so much. And now, do you have any comment, guys, from the other groups? It's the same issue regarding the dengue. And then, if there's no comment, let's move to the judges. Pak Hamim.
Thank you, Mas Yopi. Again, very good and very nice presentation. Yeah, for group number 3. So I think dengue now is about to increase, yeah, because now we are entering the rainy season. So between 3M, yeah, what is the most important activity for the villagers in that area? We have 3M, and then what is the most important? So I think have the great impact to the dengue in that area. So.
I think that the program was it consists of 3 things, which are all effective. So it's best to implement all 3. However, me personally, when we went to the Puskesmas, to the village, I saw a lot of containers filled with rainwater, and that's actually where we found the larvae most often, rather than in bathrooms. Although cleaning those are also effective, so I would personally say those. However, it's always best to try everything. That's why we made stickers and posters regarding each 3M step.
Yeah, that's the uniqueness, yeah, the strength of your program. So, if possible, or if any, is there the novel or maybe some new approach for the 3M program, so you can deliver to the villagers? Do you have any such a new program or novel program?
You mean besides the 3M program?
Yes, for the 3M program. Maybe the approach, not the program, but the approach or how to, or the target of a community maybe.
Yeah, I think that the main problem, which we heard from the Puskesmas and which we also experienced ourselves, is that the program does work when implemented. That's what they said, that the healthcare workers, they come to the village, they implement the 3M program, and then the dengue cases drop. Then as soon as the healthcare workers leave, there's no one to confront them with do this, do that, and then the cases increase again.
Yeah, that's
so
the reality, yeah.
I think that it's best to work on the education of the program and actually sustaining it rather than changing or adding a new program so that it becomes not too much for the villagers to handle themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, Yurike says that the posters and stickers are like a constant reminder for the villagers so that they will constantly be reminded when they walk into a bathroom, like, okay, clean it or drain the water.
Okay, agree that for 3M program, maybe sustainability is the most important one. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, Pak Gunadi.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations. I'm interested in your tagline, Jogja without dengue 2025, right? How do you believe that Kulon Progo, particularly your village at least, without any dengue infection in 2025 with your program? Can you elaborate more?
How we think that it will be reached in 2025?
Yeah, because your tagline is Jogja without dengue in 2025, at least in your village right now. How do you believe that dengue will be eliminated in 2025 by your program, of course? Yeah.
Well, that is our goal, of course. We first put 2024. Then we were thinking, well, it is November, so there's only 2 months left of the year. So it's best to look into the future rather than trying. Like, if the stickers are still hung there and it only says 2024, it doesn't like give them the feeling like, okay, we need to work towards something to reach by the end of 2025. So by already putting 2025, it like indicates that it is a longer program that we want to sustain. And yeah, I think that it also is like a good experiment to see these 2 months rather, or if it does work, and then it will prolong into 2025.
Okay, I am also wondering, your program is put, how to say, close the water path, right? And then it seems simple as compared to other methods, right? Compared to group 6 and group 10, I think. And how do you believe that such simple methods can effectively decrease the dengue compared to group 6 or group 10 methods?
Thank you, Prof. Gunadi, for the question. For the future successful of this program, we collaborating with the Puskesmas, and they said that they will implement this program using Puskesmas Dana, Puskesmas Fund. From our during our staying in our Puskesmas, we just small implementation only in the house where we found the larva, but we are talking this idea with the arahan dari instruktur lapangan kami, dan mereka menganggap program ini dapat dilaksanakan dalam jangka panjang dan akan diimplementasikan, but will be implemented in Puskesmas program next year.
Okay.
And then why we think this is better than the other method
Yes.
For the OVIP trap, the Aedes is like to be the fresh water, not trapped water.
Okay.
So the OVIP trap will trap the Culex, not Aedes. I think those.
Okay.
We can ask entomologists to confirm about that.
Okay, very nice.
And this 3M program is had been proved as a successful program, but we evidence the human behavior that is ignorance that increase the cases.
Okay.
Dan ditambah dengan faktor lingkungan yang dijelaskan dalam grafik tadi.
Yeah.
Jadi, so we choose to augmented this very nice program, and rather than making very new program that the people will feel like, oh, there's new again.
Okay.
But there is no correlation between the simbah and the children.
Okay.
This 3M program has been like in our blood in the people.
Okay, thank you very much. Any appeal from Group 6? I think they are
Can we add
against your
something?
program. Coffee Trap is Group 6, right? Huh?
Nanggulan.
Yeah, Group 6. Coffee Trap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Group now is Group 3, right? Group 3, right? Yeah, Group 3 thinks Coffee Trap doesn't work effectively. What do you think? Group 6,
I
please.
think we didn't say that. We just have a different approach.
Okay.
I don't know what Dr. Yurika said in Indonesian, but I think what makes our program so special is that we split up all the information, so it's not a overkill in stimulation and people don't really listen. And we try to make it very visual and very simple by splitting the 3M program in different
I know, but
posters.
Your friends' argument is very nice because Coffee Trap doesn't trap the IDES. She said that we'll trap another mosquito. What do you think? From Group 6, any appeal? I think it's good argument from Group 3. Coffee Trap doesn't trap the IDES. We'll trap another mosquito. They think. So they suggest the entomologist should confirm first. This is whether really IDES or another. I think good idea. So is there any program from the Puskesmas? They check the actual. This is really IDES or this is another mosquito?
Our field instructor also concerned about what kind of mosquito larva did we find in our field observation, because it found in outside of the house and it might be albopictus, not HFT.
Yeah.
So the next steps is need to be larva identification, but we cannot do that. So we just think the worst case that if that is Aedes, then we
No,
have
I mean
to
in the Puskesmas, is there any infrastructure? Is there any microscope to check? Right? This is IDES, larva of IDES. Is there? Axis?
Yes.
Okay, then. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah,
There
thank
is
you.
like they do test the water. However, also to add to that, I think that both all approaches are good to try and implement to see which works best. However, I think we chose for this pathway because when we went to the Puskesmas, I also thought, oh, but these are little things. How could they change that much? However, when we went there and we saw that they didn't implement any of those methods, that's why when we thought, well, let's start there and then see what else is necessary.
Okay, thank you. Give applause to Group 3.
Okay, so thank you so much, Group 3. You did a great job. And please back to your seat, and we are waiting for the results. Okay, now move on to the other groups. Be prepared to Group 8. Group 8, please come forward to present your projects. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this from Landa 1, right? Okay, so
Yes.
Okay, so you have around 10 minutes. The timer will start when you start speaking.
So good morning, everyone. We are Elin, Tita, Yumi, and Katelijne, and we went to Puskesmas Lenda 1. And we had a really good time, and we'll first show
you our video, and during the video, some of our team members will elaborate more on the video itself. So enjoy.
Dengue is a significant public health issue in Indonesia. Every year, thousands of people get affected by the disease that is transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. We are currently in Puskesmas Lendawan, and we will investigate the dengue cases and try to implement a new intervention to prevent them from spreading and affecting the health of the villagers.
Puskesmas is the local health center and is responsible for the investigation and education about the dengue. And now we're going to show you the current measures taken by the Puskesmas.
Hello guys, today is Friday. We're going to have a mosquito nest eradication and we're going from house to house to check the mosquito nest. Yeah. See you later.
Okay, so here's we are doing an interview for the case, dengue case, and then there's a form for the interview to those who positive for dengue case, and then we check the water inside and outside their house and the neighbors to check the mosquito larvae.
If the Puskesmas people confirm their larvae in the water in someone's house, they can go to the Puskesmas to get pesticides to throw in the water.
Okay, so here's we attend an education to the committee about the dengue.
So at the information session, we heard about some current measures the community uses to combat the dengue issue, and examples were to store clothes that have sweat in it because they attract the mosquitoes, use clean drinking places of livestock, using a mosquito repellent throughout the day, and wear clothes that cover your body as much as possible.
These measures aren't sufficient enough because the dengue cases are still high, so we came up with a new intervention program to motivate and stimulate the community. And we will communicate this program through Instagram posts and through a already existing WhatsApp group.
Okay, so here's we made a poster. So here's about educational poster about the dengue fever, like what is dengue and the symptoms, the warning signs, and how to prevent the spread of the dengue virus. Okay, so here's we send the posters to the cadre, and then the cadre will send the posters to each village on their groups. Also, we sent it. We made an Instagram post too, and here's the reminder of clean their water once a week, so the dengue larvae won't spread.
And here's the poster for dengue and climate change. We have the problems, and we also suggest the solution for it.
So of course there are some weaknesses of our implementation we have to discuss, and the first one, that there's limited access for people without smartphones or internet access, so we may not reach those communities who are most vulnerable, and also the messages are kind of generalized. So the strength of our implementation is that it has a really wide reach, so we can just connect with a lot of people, and also it's really cost effective, so it's really cheap to just post the posters instead of visiting houses one by one.
Here are some future recommendations we want to add. First of all, we want to do some physical inspections by cadres. So we want to have cadres go to houses once a month to inspect if people really clean their water. Second of all, we want to appoint health ambassadors, so people who clean their stagnant water for a long period can be designated as health ambassadors and influence the other people of the community. And last, we want a multi-platform approach, so we also want to include other platforms such as SMS. And as evaluation, we want to implement a feedback mechanism, so we want to make polls or surveys for the community so that they can give feedback on this program.
So thank you for watching, and by supporting this dengue prevention program, together we can build safer and healthier communities.
So let's stay informed, take action and protect each other from dengue.
Okay, so that's all for our presentation. Is there any questions?
Okay, guys, please. Yep. Mas Yoga.
Thank you for your video. The education you gave, was that to a specific group, like mothers or like women or men or children? Or did you give the poster to the whole community? And why?
Yeah, we came up with this idea because of the house visits we did, and we spoke to a man whose wife had dengue and was in the hospital, and we saw that because he had to also take care of her, he forgot to clean the water and take the measures needed to prevent dengue. So that's how we came up with the idea, but we wanted to be more generalized and not focusing on one group specifically, but it's mostly the adults and the parents who are in the group chat. So mostly focused on them, I think. Any other questions?
From the judges, Pak Hamim or Pak Yoyo?
Okay. Okay, congratulations. I enjoyed the video. It's look like a nice view and nice community. Possibly I never been there, but you are, so congratulations. How do you feel about the program? Are you satisfied with the program, with your project, or?
We feel good about the program because the program will be the posters will be sent by the cadres, and the reminding poster will also be sent like once a week, so the program can continue while we go. So I think that's a good start.
Okay. And what are the key factors, in your opinion, in your group opinion, regarding key factors that will influence the effectivity of your intervention?
Oh yeah, we need to cooperate with the Puskesmas staff and the cadre so that it can be sustainable.
Okay. Anything else? Are the key factors that your intervention will be effective to fight dengue in that community? No? Okay. Have you heard about the... Okay. I mean the key factors that, you know, you expect something, right, with your intervention. In your opinion, what factors that will influence the success of your project?
I think the problem Caitlin discussed, like that people forget to clean their water, I think we can tackle that problem with our intervention, with sending the reminding posts every week. So I hope that that is our key factor.
I just want to clarify, that's a community also do not part of the project of the Wolbachia project? No? Okay. Okay, thank you. Congratulations again.
Pak Hamim?
Okay, thank you for the very nice presentation. So just wonder about the weakness of your program. I think other groups also try to combat dengue. Yeah, and you try these methods. So what is the weakness? Can you explain it, and how to anticipate the weakness of your program? Yeah.
I think we told in the video that one of our weaknesses is that we can't reach all the people. So persons without phone or without internet, they cannot see the posts. But the strength is that because it's so easy to just post a post, you can reach a whole group. You can reach a lot of people. But there will be some people who can't be reached. So.
And how to anticipate the weakness of your program?
Yeah, we also thought that maybe people are in the WhatsApp group or follow the Puskesmas on Instagram could like tell others that they got the reminder, and maybe look after their neighbors to remind them of changing their water.
Okay, so and then how about the future? So if you believe that this is a program that can be sustained, so can you describe the future of this program, the sustainability of this program?
So for the future, as we said in the video, we hope that there's a reminder that need to send to the community once a week. So we hope that with that reminder and those posters and posts, the community can keep their water clean and clean the water. And then, as we said, there's like we want to the cadre to have like a health ambassador. So the health ambassador can motivate their people, their other community to prevent the spread of the dengue virus by cleaning their waters.
So I think this is the difference of your program between others, that you will optimize the cadre function there in the villagers. So thank you very much for your presentation.
Okay then, thank you so much for group one. Okay, thank you so much. Check. Okay, so that was the 5 groups or from the summer course 2024, and after this actually you have short break around 10 minutes. The community already prepared the refreshments outside the room. You may enjoy the refreshment first. Around 10 minutes, you can bring the coffee, tea, and other snacks inside the rooms. And we will meet you at 9:40.
hebat, ibu bapak cerdas, anak sehat, tumbuh optimal, zero stunting.
Benerin ibu, sehat gigiku, trik trik trik.
Anak hebat, ibu bapak cerdas, anak sehat, tumbuh optimal, zero stunting.
Benerin ibu, sehat gigiku, trik trik trik.
Okay, everyone. So hopefully you already grab some coffee and drink some snacks. And now we are moved to the other groups. We'll start for the second segment with Group 2. Okay, please come forward, Group 2. It's time for you to present your activities in your puskesmas. Okay, wow, yeah. Okay, so looks like we will have extra snacks for this time. Yeah? Okay, please grab your microphones. Yes, okay, so let's... Alan, bisa maju bentar. Yang di stiker hitam. Yep, you can start now.
Okay, good morning everyone. We're from Group 2 and we're from Puskesmas Santolo 1. Maybe you wonder what we bring in the front. Yeah, here are some products that we brought from Puskesmas Santolo 1. So basically Puskesmas Santolo 1 is not only giving a healthcare service about something that preventive or maybe like curative intervention, but also building a healthy community by empowering the community to face the climate change. And maybe we'll see how it goes with the presentation video we already made.
Jamu, celaguk, celaguk, celaguk.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Naila. Hello, my name is Titis.
Hello, my name is Anouk. I'm from the VU University of Amsterdam, so I'm from the Netherlands.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine.
Hello, my name is Alan.
Hi, my name is Dian. This project is about how the Puskesmas and the community work together to empower nature to fight climate change.
During this summer course activity, we visit Puskesmas Santolo 1, which covers the area of Sukarno, Bangun Cipto, Kali Agung, and Kali Menuk.
Here in Sukarno, the impact of climate change is really clear. The rising temperature have led to dry, cracked soil, making it harder and harder for plants to thrive. With each passing year, the land becomes more infertile, and farmers struggle to grow crops that once flourished. This infertile soil threatens food security, health, and the livelihood of communities who depend on the land.
The other problem we would like to address is about the lack of stable job opportunities for people with disabilities. This might not seem related to climate change, however, the solution the Puskesmas created for this does connect with nature.
Dry land conditions are not an obstacle from the women from the KWT Agrosemi Sukarno. They intelligently utilize the surrounding natural resources, such as making organic fertilizer from goat urine to fertilize plants. Apart from that, they are also looking for other solutions by growing plants using hydroponic media and cultivating mushroom using natural ingredients that are easily available.
The handling of dry soil is addressed not only by KWT Agrosemi, but also by Omah Mesari. Omah Mesari utilize household organic waste to make compost, which can be used to enrich the soil. Omah Mesari is planning on giving education to the community about this, so they can make compost at a small household scale. In addition, Omah Mesari empowers the community to tackle stunting through gardening activities, which can provide nutritious food for families.
Dry soil actually creates ideal conditions for growing kacang benguk, or velvet beans. These beans can be processed into tempeh and crispy chips. The production of these muchuna chips is managed by people with disabilities and their families, providing them with additional income. This initiative not only supports their livelihoods, but also fosters greater economic inclusion within the community.
These projects have several notable strengths that we would like to highlight. First of all, the empowerment of local groups like women's farming groups and people with disabilities. This fosters a sense of ownership and collaboration within the community. Secondly, the use of locally available resources. This promotes sustainability and reduces costs. Furthermore, providing job opportunities for people with disabilities. This creates a more inclusive local economy. And lastly, educating the community on composting and sustainable practices. This ensures long-term impact by building local knowledge and skills.
While the project demonstrates many strengths, there are also some limitations. In the first place, the project's activities are currently localized, which limits the impact. And additionally, the agricultural activities like hydroponics practiced by the Women's Farming Group and the cultivation of penguk beans for mucuna chips might be affected by seasonal changes, such as rainfall, which could impact production stability.
This limitation gave us some ideas for recommendation. Firstly, we propose scaling up the programs such as Oma Mesari and the women's farming groups to neighboring regions that will facilitate the greater impact and promote the widespread adoption of sustainable practices. For example, we thought about making educational program for school to introduce climate resilient farming and composting practice to encourage younger generation to adopt sustainable practices early.
In addition to that, mucuna chip have potential to reach wider markets by collaborating with local and regional distributors. They can perhaps facilitate entry into grocery store, making the product more accessible to consumers. This would increase income and visibility for the community.
Our last recommendations could be to explore control environment agriculture methods like greenhouses or shade netting to control environmental factors. This could create better conditions for the hydroponics used by the Women's Farming Group and ensure consistent growth of the beans for mucuna chips, regardless of weather changes.
Ya, terima kasih teman-teman Summer Course yang angkatan 2024 sudah menjadi Sobat Semestaku.
So, is there any questions?
The members of group 3, 4, or 5, please give a comments. Yeah, Dr. Yurika.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I want to ask you about kacang bengu. Yes, why you put as limitation recording? Boleh dalam bahasa Indonesia saja, maafkan saya. Saya ingin menanyakan tentang kacang bengu. Mengapa limitasinya adalah perubahan iklim akan mengancam kelanjutan produksi.
Why the climate change will affect the production of kacang benguk or fava beans as the main ingredients for our mucuna chips? Maybe you can show our beloved mucuna chips. Yeah. Okay. So the dry soil in Sentoloy, especially in Kulon Progo, is Hello. Okay. So kacang benguk can only grow in dry soil, especially in Kulon Progo like that. But once it comes to such rainfall season where there are so much water, so the velvet beans or kacang benguk cannot grow. So yeah, it will affect the production of kacang benguk because kacang benguk can only grow in dry soil. So when you plant kacang benguk, you don't need to water them, to give them special treatment such as fertilizers like that. And yeah, this hot weather is such a plus point for the people in Sentolo 1 because they have so much dry soil in wider area, so they can plant kacang benguk everywhere. And the local government there also added some lands, 27 of hectares. So there are now about a total of 45 hectares of dry soil in Sentolo, which can be planted by kacang benguk like that.
Yes, but if we are talking about the sustainability of the soil, if we only plant, push the soil to grow only one kind of vegetation, but that is not sustainable for the soil. So I mean that why you have to mengapa harus menjaga kacang benguk harus selalu tumbuh? Because the natural cycle that kacang benguk will grow on dry season, and we have to plant another plant on the rain season, and that's the soil will have also recycle the will have the carbon cycle.
Well, I think we put the limitation to the seasonal changes because due to climate change, there's no like dry season and a rainy season. It's like collaborating. So there's rain and there's dry, and it's yeah. There's no dry and rain. It's how do you say? Wisselt zich elkaar af. It changes. So that's why you have when you have like a controlled agriculture environment, we want to promote them. Like I don't know how to say it. Okay, so you can't like plant plants that only grow in rainy season or plants that only grow in like dry season, because it's not only rainy season or dry season anymore. It's switching all the time because of climate change, and that's why we say it as a limitation.
Yes, I agree with you that the unpredictable weather highly impact the plants, but not only kacang benguk. So why you have to focus on kacang benguk?
Oh, actually, that's one of our programs we looked into. So we have like our main problem is the dry soil. So one thing you can do with that is use the dry soil for plants like the velvet beans that you can use to make the tuna chips we showed. But we also looked at other programs like how to compost with the Oma Masari program, and that is used for other plants, so not for the velvet beans. So the composting and the fertilizer from the urine from lambs, that's used to make dry soil less dry and more fertile for other plants to grow. Does that make sense?
Yes, and not only by producing fertilizers such as compost or maybe organic fertilizer like this, it is also possible. It is also possible to teach every women or maybe some person in the family to produce their own organic fertilizers from the household waste like that. So yeah, they can gardening. They can provide nutritious food for their family.
Yes, thank you. This good idea. I make it also in my house, so I have no organic waste because it's always turned into compost. But the main idea that I want you to concern that if you only plant one vegetation, that is not sustainable for the soil. You have to plant other plant, so the soil will have a cycle in the unsur-unsur haranya akan bersiklus. That will not be happen if you only have one plant.
Okay, but the main problem is about the dry soil that we cannot solve about it in a very short time. So the easiest way to take benefit of the dry soil is by planting kacang benguk. And when it comes to seasonal changes like rainfall season, we let it dry, and then we let farmers there to grow everything they want, such as commodities they want to trade like that. We don't make wetland to become dry again like that now.
May I?
Yeah, Pak Gunadi, please.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I and Pak Hamim already tried the snack. It's very good taste, and so I'm wondering what is different between your organic fertilizer with the previous one? With your this is you propose to the people to use this, right? And then what kind of other fertilizer used by the people before you propose?
Oh yeah, actually this is not a project we propose, but
Okay.
This is the fertilizers that produced by kelompok wanita tani agrosemis like that.
So
yeah.
actually, what is your program?
We're not inventing any new program, but
Okay.
During the summer course activity, the Puskesmas already make a schedule about what we are going to do there each day like that. So
Okay.
yeah, we learn from what they already done and then what they already proposed. We learn a lot about it, and then we make an evaluation and also maybe some future
So
recommendations.
your group think that this organic fertilizer is good to introduce to the other participants, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's related to climate change, you think?
Yeah, because
Okay.
This is one of the way that people in Sukarno, Sentolo, how they face with climate change, how they deal with climate change. They make organic fertilizers from lamb urine because we consider it such as farm waste into a beneficial product such as organic fertilizer like that. So basically Puskesmas Sentolo 1 is not only
You
providing
from
healthcare.
Sentolo 1 or Panjatan 1? I think this from Panjatan 1.
No, this one is Sentolo 1.
But we visit Panjatan 1 yesterday, no? Today is Panjatan, no? Bureni is Panjatan, no?
Sentolo,
okay.
yes.
Oh, pindah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So yeah, basically Puskesmas Sentolo 1 is not providing only a healthcare services, but also they empowering the community to an accessible healthcare by improving their economic conditions like that.
Yeah, I still wonder how do you correlate with lamb urine and climate change? Can you explain more, elaborate more?
Well, we were talking about the dry soil, and the dry soil is actually like a result of the climate change because
Okay.
it's getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
So the soil is getting drier and drier, and that's why it's not fertile, and that's why we use this fertilizer as a solution for that.
Okay. So if there is, if the soil is in normal, in kind of normal, so we can use another fertilizer, you mean? And will grow normally.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, for some edition, they're not making this to use by their own, but they also trade this organic fertilizer into onto the outer area of Yogyakarta like that.
Okay, so thank you so much, Group 2. Okay, guys, don't forget to try the crackers made with kacang korobong. I don't know what's the English, but you can try it and that's tasty. Okay, now we'll move to the next group. We have Group 4. Okay, Group 4, and please try the chips, everyone. It's healthy and no much oily, I think. Okay, Group 4, please come forward. Okay, so yep. Okay, Group 4, you can start now.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam.
Udah.
Cek.
Nah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to present about dengue and waste management. Yeah, can start the video.
Hi, welcome to our video. We're Group 4. I'm Lynn.
I'm Emma. I'm Adel.
I'm Zaki.
And I'm Rio.
And I'm Isa. And last few days we were included and participated in the activities of Puskesmas Pengasi 1. So enjoy watching. In Kulon Progo Regency, Indonesia, the Puskesmas Pengasi Satu team faces critical challenges, including a surge in dengue fever cases. As of September, there are 33 cases. The Angka Bebas Gentic are still below 95% in most places. Dengue fever is a viral infection spread by Aedes mosquitoes, causing high fever, severe pain, and even in severe cases, life-threatening complications. Factors like climate change and urbanization have increased mosquito populations, heightening the risk of infection.
Poor waste management is another concern, impacting the environment and increasing health risk, potentially worsening dengue spread. With this challenge in mind, we set out to develop initiatives that can make a meaningful impact and bring positive change to the community.
To address the rising dengue cases, interventions can be implemented aimed at reducing mosquito populations and raising community awareness. We prioritize education by holding community meetings and distributing materials to inform residents about dengue symptoms, risks and prevention to empower them in controlling its spread.
Next, we introduced mosquito traps. These traps were strategically placed in high-risk areas to reduce the mosquito population, limiting the spread of dengue by targeting the source. The community regularly searches for mosquito larvae in houses for statistical analysis, then destroys any larvae that are found. This helps to control dengue cases.
To address waste management challenge, we visit a community waste bank that emphasizes sustainable recycling, helping residents actively contribute to solution. Here, waste is separated into two main categories, organic and non-organic. Organic waste is collected to transform it into valuable compost, which can be used to enrich local soils. And the non-organic waste is sorted and prepared for recycling, which reduce overall waste and support sustainable practice.
For non-recyclable materials, a creative solution was found by incorporating them into asphalt mixtures. This not only reduces landfill waste, but also contributes to improving local infrastructure. Through the Waste Bank initiative, a cleaner, healthier environment will be fostered while encouraging the community to play an active role in sustainable waste management.
As we work towards improving community health and environmental sustainability, we need to address both the strengths and challenges in these efforts. One of the greatest strengths is the awareness and commitment of local residents to their environment, and this strengthens our initiatives and make a real difference.
The close collaboration between Puskesmas and local residents makes it easier to implement health programs and gives great opportunities. However, not everyone shares this awareness. Some residents still lack understanding of the importance of environmental care, which poses a challenge.
In the future, Puskesmas staff can further strengthen health and environmental program for a healthier Kulon Progo. First, increasing community education through workshop on the waste management and disease prevention in school and community centers will help promote a healthier environment.
Another important step is expanding vector control through mosquito traps and regular larvae inspections to reduce dengue risk, even as climate change impacts mosquito populations. Additionally, strengthening the community waste bank can reduce waste through training on recycling, compost, and repurposing non-recyclables. These initiatives aim to help the Puskesmas build a resilient and healthier Kulon Progo for generations to come. Let's go!
Right. Thank you. That's our video. Any question?
Okay, group 5, 6, and 7, please give comments, guys. Okay, and I will mention one by one if there is no sons here. Okay, group 5, Kalki, Lizzie, Mariza, Liu, Uli, Resita, or Aska. Do you have any comments? From group 5 maybe, or 6? Okay. Mas Yoga?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for presenting this solution. On what term do you think the project will work? Like, how long do you want it to go on until the solution is reached?
Which one are you asking? Is it the waste or the or both?
The first one.
The dengue or the
Yeah.
waste? The dengue.
Yeah.
So I think there's like I forgot, but there's like a certain criteria that that the like the criteria that we use is angka bebas jentik. That means that we search houses, and then how many larvae in the houses, and we search. So it's like how many how many houses that is free from larvae, and per how many houses that we search, and it should be above 95% to reduce the transmission of dengue. So that's the target that they are trying to achieve.
Okay, thank you.
Another groups, please. From group 6, maybe from group Nanggulan. I think you have the same projects with the group 5. Yeah, group 5, group 4. Okay, Pak Hamim. Any comments, Pak?
So again, very good and nice presentation, yeah, from group 4. Just wonder the how you can how to say to identify the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, and actually what is the threats of your program in the future? Okay, so I'm afraid that this program is not interesting for the young people, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how to anticipate the threats of this program?
Well, we should.
Example, move the time or different target.
Yeah, well, I
people
think
that
if we also want to educate like male or children who are in school,
okay, different
we-
target, yeah.
yeah, we can just like maybe try to implement education in the school program or make work visits so that everyone is included, or do it like in the evening when people are free from work.
Yeah. How many schools? Means that's elementary schools in that area?
I don't know actually how many schools there were. We visited one, but
Usually elementary school almost in every village, yeah, in that area. But junior high school is not every village has that school. Yeah. Okay, different targets, and then what is other anticipate program for the threats of those activities?
so you mean how we can prevent the threats or how we can anticipate them?
Mhm.
Do you know any more?
Is it for the waste management or the dengue?
It's okay, yeah.
Okay.
Both, yeah.
I think for the waste management, what I want to highlight here is that it's not just like a household problem, like a community problem, but I think it's more like a governmental problem also.
Okay.
So yeah, because sometimes we have this trash bin that is for recycle, but then the worker just take from one trash bag and just put it everywhere in one place. So why would we do that if it's just gonna be in one place anyway? And yeah, I think that. Thank you.
Okay, okay. My second question is maybe also have the relation with the first questions. Actually, what is the real or acceptance of the people in that area for this program? The acceptance, maybe they accept it, or maybe they have some rejection for this program.
I think they are very acceptance of the program.
Okay, for that group of community, for example, the mother or women, yeah.
Yes, like I think this year, the case were high in one of the district is called Sendaksari.
Okay, yeah.
And the one that you see in the video is actually in Sendaksari.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the kelurahan in Sendaksari.
Okay, thank you very much for group 4. Yeah, Pak Yoyo, maybe Pak Gunadi.
Yeah, brief confirmation. So, your program regarding the dengue
and waste management.
And waste management. So you combine two program within a week.
Yes, I think we think like, for example, like waste management, when it is not properly being managed, it's gonna be a stack of rubbish, and those rubbish can become the breeding ground for the mosquitoes.
But the breeding place for mosquito, particularly Aedes, is usually the clean one. It's not the rubbish, right? Isn't it?
Yes, but we can, but like plastic bottles can be clean also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's nice. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much from Pengasih One. So you may back to your seat, and now we are moving to the other groups, and I invite groups 5. Okay, group 5, please come forward. Okay, just small tips when using the microphones. After you turn on the microphone, please wait until 3 seconds and you can speak using your microphones, right? Okay, so you may start now.
Hello? Yes, okay. Well, thank you everyone for gathering here. We are group 5, and we're from Tendasi 2, the Puskesmas, and we had a great experience, and we want to introduce our project to everyone. Thank you. We're going to start.
Hi everyone, my name is Kalkiran and I am representing Group 5. I'm a medicine student from VU Amsterdam, and in this video I will explain what we have achieved during the summer course. But before I do that, I would like to introduce our team.
Hi, I'm Icha and I am a nutrition and health student at UGM.
Hello, I'm Aska. I'm a nursing student at UGM.
Hi, I'm Lizzie and I'm a medical student from VU Amsterdam.
Hi, I'm Resita from Nursing UGM.
Hi, I'm Uli and I'm nursing student at UGM.
Hello, I'm Chai Fong, a nutrition student from UPM Malaysia.
During the summer course, we followed several activities within the Puskesmas and learned more about the current problems in the area. The main problems that the Puskesmas focused on were dengue fever and waste management. One of the first activities was checking the drinking water quality in several households. This is a routine checkup that is done in a few randomly selected households per region. Another activity we did was follow a healthcare professional who was in charge of finding and preventing mosquito larva breeding sites. In another activity during the summer course, we visited a primary school on vaccination day. Not only do the vaccines protect the children from specific infectious diseases,
vaccines are essential to mitigate the consequences of climate change. Waste management was a relevant theme in the Puskesmas as well. That's why we visited the Dusun Gunadi community meeting regarding this topic. Community involvement is important to make a project work. This is why we talked to the members of the community and the chief village to take into account their needs. This inspired us to work on a solution to improve trash management in the region of Bengasi, Yogyakarta. The project is called Losida. Kitchen waste, especially organic scraps, builds up quickly and often isn't disposed of properly, which can lead to problems for the environment and our health. Many households also aren't aware of easy ways to manage waste sustainably, like turning it into compost for their plants. The method used for the Lucida project is a pipe with small holes drilled along its sides. The pipe can be placed into the soil, often near plants or in a small garden. But how does it work? First, the pipe will be filled with kitchen scraps and other organic waste. The air flows through the small holes and helps breaking down the waste. As time goes on, the waste decomposes and the nutrients will pass through the pipe and reach the soil around it. To implement the project, we gathered Puskesmas staff and local villagers to explain our project to them and why it would benefit them. To inform the members of the community about our project, we made a poster informing them about how the project works and, for example, what can and cannot be used as compost. The strength of this project is the low cost to set it up. Additionally, community members and leaders are directly involved. Long-term use is encouraged by visible benefits such as healthier plants and less waste. Weaknesses may be that some households need reminders to stay consistent with the project in order for it to work. Plus, because of limited sources, it may be hard to provide enough materials for everyone to start the Losida project. Opportunities could spark up, for example, potential partnerships with local stores or environmental groups who could provide extra support. Other waste types could be included, like recyclables. For the future, we would like to recommend planning monthly open sessions at the Puskesmas, where participants of the project can ask questions. Furthermore, simple posters with composting tips could be used as a way to remind participants of the project. And lastly, award households with the best trash management with a green home certification as a way to encourage sustainable practices. Thank you for your time and attention. If you're interested in our project or want to learn more, you can reach out to Puskesmas Bengasi 1.
Okay, so is there any comments from the other groups? I want to hear comments from Group 7, from Group Kalibawang. Is there any members of Kalibawang groups? Okay, let me mention it. Amy, Janine, Michelle, or Latifa? I believe that you are here. So please make a sound from Group Kalibawang, Group 7. Amy, Janine, Michelle, or Latifa? Okay. Guys, please give the microphones. Yep.
Hello, lovely video. My question is how you came up with the idea.
Okay, so it actually, the idea came from Uli, my friend here. And that was like the project that she made because it worked so yeah, when she made the project it was like working effectively, and so because in the village that we live in has like waste management issue, so I think Uli thought that it was like it would be better if like she could like implement the project that she has made to the village. And yeah, fortunately, the village loved it, and the head of Puskesmas loved it as well. And the Puskesmas asked our group to kind of like use the idea of Losida to implement it in the village. So yeah, that was good. Thank you. Was that like enough?
So anyone, do you want to add more from the other members? No? Okay, so, okay, please.
Oh, if I can add something. After our project, we talked to the Puskesmas and they liked our idea so much that they decided to implement it. But instead of a pipe, they used rubber buckets because that's more sustainable, right?
So they kind of like modified our project to use, because we use pipe in the project. The Puskesmas asked whether like they can modify it with something like rubber bucket, like an old bucket, or something that is already been used. So it's so they can use like whatever, as long as it can like fit into the hole, if that makes sense. And they can like make a hole, and they can also like cover it, because that's basically the point of the Losida. Okay. So does Lizzie and Javen want to add something?
I also think that because we visited the village and they told us that they wanted a solution for the waste management, that also contributes to coming up with this idea. So it was the need of the village, right?
Thank you for your video. I want to ask something. How do you evaluate the effectivity? Because you said that Uli said that this was a really effective program. Like, how do you measure that? Thank you.
Because when Uli like implement the project into like her previous assignment, people like starting to implement the project actually. So yeah, maybe that could be the one of the indicator that the project effectively can overcome the management issue, waste management issue. Sorry. Does that answer it? Thank you. Does anybody has another question?
Okay, Dr. Yurika, maybe a short comment, Doc, because we have limitation of time.
Losida is one kind of management of organic, and the other one is Jugagan. I want to ask why you choose Losida rather than Jugagan, because in Losida is usually used to be used in the city because limited of the land, and in the village I think it's easier to implement Jugagan because they have more open spaces and they have many kind of banana trees there. Thank you. Why you choose Losida rather than Jugagan?
Maybe I will try to answer your questions because we choose the Losida because based on what you have said before, the Losida actually can be used in the city, but based on what we observe, actually the Losida can be used in the urban area as well. So actually this Losida can be implemented in both the city area as well as the rural area. Does this make sense? So we choose this Losida project.
Also, maybe I can add some your question about why we choose Losida than what was it called? Tugagan? Yeah. Because it can reduce like the methane. Is that how you pronounce it? Methane gas, which can impact to the climate change. So yeah, if that makes sense, was that answered?
Okay, thank you, friends. And now, representative from the judges, please give short comments because we have a limitation of times. Pak Yoyo, Pak Gunadi, or Pak Hamim?
Okay, it's comment, not question. I'll say. How confident you are with your project? Because in our opinion, your project is very good. What do you think?
I think we are pretty confident because we were like pretty skeptical about the project because we just thought that nobody would like actually implement the project, maybe because of the limitation between like the limitation of like explaining to the citizen there. So we were afraid that nobody like actually came to the gathering, and also we were scared that they wouldn't like listen and everything because we went to socialization like before, like the days before, and they weren't like really actually listening. So that's what we were afraid of. But then when we actually started explaining the pipe and how it works, the citizens there were like actually listening and questioning like whether they can use other tools such as like I said before, the rubber bucket, the old bucket, or like any other stuff that can be used as a whole. And yeah, we were just very happy that it turns out to be an interesting method to face up the waste management issue. And does anybody want to add something up?
And I think also that the fact that our Puskesmas immediately said that they wanted to implement it makes us also more confident with the project.
Yeah, again, I think your project is very good, so we hope you're more excited when you promote your project. Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much, Group 5. So, congratulations. You may return to your seats. And now, up next, we have Group 1. Okay, so all the members of Group 1. And these your microphones. Yep. Group 1 is from Puskesmas Wates. One step ahead. Okay, so you can start now.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, the honorable judges and our beloved friends. Yeah. Today we are going to present our works of projects, and yeah, let us introduce ourselves. Nama saya Reza.
Nama saya Ibtisam. Nama saya Safa. Nama saya Elisa.
Nama saya Tiara.
Nama saya Dimas.
Okay, and we'll focusing on the Puskesmas Wates, And yeah, we are focusing on two main things. There is the nutrition of the elementary school student at SD Negeri 1 Triharjo and from the waste bank of KSM Amri Resik. Okay. Matur suwun. Happy watching.
Every day a summer course. Every day a summer course. Every day a summer course with you.
Hi everyone, we are Group 1 and we stay at Puskesmas Wates.
I am Dimas, our group leader.
And I, Reza, as a documenter.
I am Elise, I'm the voiceover.
I am Tiara as the voiceover.
And I'm Ibtisam and I'm the documenter.
And I am Safan, the editor.
We did 4 activities in the Puskesmas. The first one was checking dengue larvae at people's homes. The second one was a visit to the Posyandu to check the children's growth and development.
After that, we visited a waste bank named KSM Amri Resik to evaluate the hygiene. The last one was giving education in primary school about nutrition and sanitation. In this program, we are only focusing on 2 problems.
First, we visited the waste bank and we were surprised by the good organization and the recycling. They made compost that they can use for fertilizer and the place was well ventilated. Despite this, during the raining season, the smell for the community living around the waste bank gets worse. They complain about the smell from the waste bank. Even though we saw so many good points, there are some opportunities to improve the hygiene of the workers. None of the workers were using gloves, masks, or suits to protect themselves. This can be harmful to their health and their families. They also have a lunch spot right beside the waste pile. They inhale the dust during their lunch. There is no opportunity to wash their hands with soap before eating and after their work. This is the main factor for bacteria to get into their food and it will increase the risk of infection. These are our recommendations to implement in the waste bank. Our recommendation for the Puskesmas is to cover the waste when it's not being separated. Our second recommendation is to provide better hygiene for the waste workers. They have to wear gloves, suits, and hand washing. They also have to provide a separate place for their coffee break and lunch break. We made a presentation about the recommendations and we informed the head of the Puskesmas. They can communicate this with the waste bank and implement this.
Our second focus is on the nutrition for the primary school SD Negeri 1 Triharjo. We visited 6th grade and we checked the canteen, sanitation, and the lunch boxes. We saw that the school was placed in a green environment with enough place to play. The school was very clean and managed well. They have a lot of sinks and enough hand soap for the children. The bathrooms were clean and were provided with hand soap. The canteen served snacks, but many snacks were fried and unhealthy. For improving the health and nutrition, we gave a lesson about food and sanitation. We explained about the importance of food safety. We taught how to wash their hands properly before eating their food and about difference between healthy and unhealthy foods. They were very excited to learn about this, and the teachers asked a lot of questions about the difference in food between Indonesia and the Netherlands. These are our recommendations to implement in the school program. To improve the nutrition even more, we introduced the kids about isi piringku in every school meal. We also recommend serving healthier snacks in the canteen by reducing the fried snacks. They also can make a good regulation regarding the food carts on the school grounds. To reduce the plastic waste, they can use reusable plates and the paper bags. We gave recommendation to the head of school and we explained the importance of food and nutrition and how it impacts the children's health. The isi piringku contains all the healthy components that children have to eat for a healthy meal. Contains fruit and vegetables, carbohydrates, and protein. We also made a simple poster for children with a checklist so they can check the boxes.
We really enjoyed the past 8 days and we learned a lot from the village of Wates Kulon Progo. The lessons we learned can be useful for the rest of our careers in medicine. We are really thankful for the Puskesmas Wates for having us and letting us do the community activities.
Healthy you, healthy us, healthy environment.
Okay, that is
Okay,
for our
thank you guys.
video. Yeah. Any question to discuss or in a certain any topic? The place is yours. Thank you.
Okay, I invite from group 2, 3, or 4. Please, guys, give a comments. Yes, Alan. Pak Abdi, tolong. Dinyalain bentar, ditunggu 3 detik, baru nyala. Yes.
Okay, first of all, thank you for your presentation. It's a great video anyway. Maybe I want to ask, what is the correlation between the main problem that you propose on the video with the climate change as our main issue in summer course 2024? Thank you.
Well, about the food education, we know that industrialization causes both climate change and causes, for example, also obesity. So therefore, it is very important to also counteract the obesity and also stunting, of course, and also early development of diabetes. That's why we also wanted to implement this new education for the children and to implement the Isi Parinku in order to prevent these things, because they both have the same cause, for example. Thank you.
Okay, is there any real example, like you see it in their daily basis about the industrialization, like you mentioned before, to the what you say, like obesity or the nutritious problem of the children?
Yes, what I meant is that they use instant foods and street foods as well, and those cause like the obesity and, for example, also the diabetes. So in order to counteract that, we are not going to counteract the climate change itself, but we're going to counteract the causes of it, the results of it, if you know what I mean.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, then another comments from the participants? Nope. Pak Gunadi?
Yeah, thank you. I'm interested in your batik. So, where did batik come from? Oh, okay. So I'm wondering from Kulon Progo, but it's from Bringarjo. Okay. Is there any correlation with climate change? The batik motif, maybe? No?
Yeah, we will. Our video is pretty good, and we must look handsome and pretty too.
Oh, okay. Give applause to group 1, yeah? Group 1. Okay. Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Dimas, Professor.
Dimas?
Yeah.
I think you are the vocalist of MMC, right?
No, I'm the guitarist, Professor.
Oh, okay, I know you.
Yeah.
Okay. The guitarist, yeah? The vocalist is Jovita, right?
I will play at Sp.BA tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. 15 November.
Yeah,
Okay,
15 November.
thank you.
Thank you, Prof, for the invitation.
So you did not bring your guitar today?
No, I didn't bring my guitar.
Okay, and so your program, I think, following up your peer question. Your program is proposing the healthy food, right? And then, yeah, right?
And the West Bank.
Oh, okay. And regarding the healthy food, do you think is there any challenge in Kulon Progo people to have healthy food for their children or for their families? Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Professor, for the answer. For the question, I will answer it. So in the Kulon Progo, especially in the elementary school, there are so many food stalls in front of elementary schools. So there are no regulations because the food stallers can come every time. And I think the Isi Piringku is just like the perfect example for them to know how we eat and become healthy with this food. But also SDN 1 Triharjo is experimental school, so that the Puskesmas has a responsibility to make the program to other schools too, not just SDN 1 Triharjo. So I think the food problem, I think the climate change is the issue, but I think we can tackle it by making perfect habits since kids age. Yeah.
Childhood, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's professor from me.
Yeah. Okay.
Any want to
But I think chilok is good taste, right?
Yeah.
Do you know chilok? No?
Yeah.
I mean from overseas. Do you know the chilok?
Chilok?
Have you tried?
No, I haven't tried because I was too scared.
Why did you scare?
Because they warned us about bacteria and stuff.
Okay.
For food poisoning.
But I think Yopi loves chilok so much.
Yeah, but the threat for the elementary school is the food stalls will come, they will ring the bell, and all the kids will come running towards the food stalls and buy unhealthy foods. Okay. While we want to implement the Isi Perinku in their lunch boxes, so they always have access to healthy foods.
Okay, bento. Yeah, you mean bento. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, so then thank you so much, Group 1. Give applause for Group 1. Okay, last group for this summer course, we have Group 7.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, the judges too. We are from Group 7. My name is Michelle. This is Latifa, Janine, and Amy. So we are going to give you the presentation about our experience in Puskesmas Kalibawang.
Hello, this is a video of Janine, Amy, Michelle, and Latifa, and we're gonna talk about dengue and the impact of climate change on dengue. Dengue is, as you know, a viral infection caused by the dengue virus, which belongs to the flavivirus family. Climate change is intensifying the spread of dengue fever by creating conditions favorable to the mosquitoes, which transmit the virus. Rising temperatures speed up the mosquito life cycle and virus incubation, enabling dengue to spread in previously unaffected areas. In this video, we are going to talk about our experience with dengue in Kalibawang and what the residents can do to prevent dengue.
Indonesia has one of the world's highest dengue burdens. This is also why dengue imposes a substantial economic burden for Indonesia. As you can see in the graphic, the incidence of dengue in Kalibawang has increased in the past year. The incidence target of dengue cases in Kalibawang is 3 out of 30,000, while the incidence is now 133.
In the village in Indonesia, we observed that many people have standing water in containers such as buckets, dog bowls, and bedrooms. This stagnant water creates an ideal breeding ground for mosquitoes, which can lay their eggs in even small amounts of water. As a result, these mosquitoes multiply quickly, increasing the risk of dengue fever in the community. Common breeding places include open containers, water storage containers, old tires, clogged gutters, water coolers, fountains, construction sites, and waste.
One of the prioritized programs to prevent dengue is mosquito nest eradication. The success of this program is measured through monitoring the larva-free number. In the village, we searched for dengue mosquito larvae in standing water. By identifying and examining these water containers, we aim to understand the extent of mosquito breeding in common water sources such as buckets, pet bowls, and bedroom areas. This investigation helps to determine how widespread the mosquito problem is. Of the 20 houses we visited, 2 had water containers inside that contained larvae, and 6 had 1 or more water containers outside the house that had larvae inside. All healthcare workers looked in the water containers. After finding larvae, the doctors would educate people on how to prevent larvae in the water. When they see larvae in the water, they throw it away immediately.
Strengths of this intervention by the Puskas is that the process is accessible and easy to do independently. Another one is that it's cost effective and the method effectively identifies and reduces breeding sites. It also builds community trust as people see familiar faces involved in health assessments.
Weaknesses are that the process is time consuming and requires a lot of commitment. Also, the health staff might be overloaded with other duties, leading to lower prioritization of larval assessment.
We held an interview with someone from one of the villages. We asked what the main barriers were to prevent dengue in the villages. He answered that the main barrier in eradicating dengue fever are the lack of public knowledge and the large number of water reservoirs for the dry season. Based on this barrier, we created a potential solution to lower the dengue incidence in the Kalibawang. We made some posters in Bahasa Indonesia that have the symptoms to recognize dengue on them, the most common breeding places of the mosquito, and the solutions. We are going to hang them in the Puskesmas to create awareness and thereby hopefully reduce the incidence of dengue. Here you can see the poster translated in English. Let's all work together to eradicate dengue. Thank you for listening.
Okay, then now it's time for the other groups to give comments, questions, etc. Group 8, 9, and 10, please. Group 8 or 9? Okay, let me mention it. Okay, I invite group 9, Esme, Jill, Anais, Rahmat, or Okta. Is there any comment? Okta? Nope. Okay. From Pak Hamim?
So, thank you very much, Mas Yopi, also for the nice presentation of the last group, group 7. I read about the commitment. You need commitment from the community, also from the workers, yeah, to continue that program. So, how to anticipate for the commitment, lack of commitment from that or those two population?
We think that maybe it's a good idea to educate people from the community to do the assessment of the larvae themselves so that the Puskesmas staff doesn't have to do it, or maybe once in a few months, so that it doesn't take so much time for them.
Yeah, and when they do it themselves, it can give them more control over the situation. So I think that's better to do it themselves.
Okay. Next question about the hanging the poster or something. Yeah, it is really effective because we don't know who will read and who will believe that the poster have the impact on their program. So how you measure the successful of the program of hanging poster?
We will look at the statistics, or the Puskesmas will look at the statistics, and if they lower, the posters work. So that will be how we will look.
So for example, for the first stage, is there anybody really read that poster?
Sorry?
The poster was hanged
Yeah.
in the wall, in the doors. And do you believe that somebody will read it carefully, or just they look at the poster and then they, oh, that's good poster, and then they just walk away?
Besides hanging the posters, we also use the posters to give education to the people. For example, in Posyandu, and maybe for doctors who give like consultations in the puskesmas. So we believe that if the healthcare workers introduce the posters to the people, they will read it more and understand more about how to prevent the dengue.
Okay, so you have the other program, yeah, to make sure that people inform about the program. So, about the understand, how can you believe that people understand the content of the posters?
So after we give the education, we also ask them again, like for the active recalling, for example, after we give the information, then we ask them again, do you remember what we said about this? And do you have any sharing stories that you have?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe some pre-test, post-test or something, some discussion could be done to make sure that people understand what is the content of the posters, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we also asked them to give a short summary about the information that we gave.
Yeah, thank you very much from Ms. Sinafia. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Group 7. Guys, give applause for all of you. So you may return to your seat, guys. Okay, that was the 10 groups who present their projects and idea during your Puskesmas activity. And we are still waiting for the score from the judges to make a decision. Will be the 3 best group for this summer course 2024. Yeah, we will have 3 best group, start from best 3, and third winner, second winner, and first winner. So make sure you recap more. And one thing for sure, to complete your assignment during the summer course 2024, there will be asynchronous assignment that you have to do the essay, and the committee will inform to you. So make sure you don't left the WhatsApp groups, and the committee will inform all the rest of your assignment in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, there will still one judges who still waiting for the group 7s. And then, Mbak Ania, is there any video that we can play? Okay, so, and while we are waiting for the score from the judges, we still have one recap video that will describe a lot of your activities during the summer course, start from day 1 until the end of the summer course 2024. Okay, so while we are waiting for the team to play the video, and don't forget to arrange your agenda during your weekend. You still have Saturday and Sunday to enjoy Yogyakarta or surround area. You can visit Prambanan or you can visit Borobudur. Actually, Yogyakarta has a lot of options of public transportations. You can ask your friends in UGM to go there. If I'm not mistaken, there will be public transportations to go to the Borobudur or surrounding areas. And don't forget also to try the local foods in Yogyakarta area. You can go to the Ngasem village to taste a lot of traditional food. Udah? Okay, let's enjoy the video. Okay, so that was the recap video, and we will inform a lot of photos that already captured by and committed to your WhatsApp group. So one thing for sure, don't leave the WhatsApp group. For the last sessions, I would like to invite Pak Hamim as Vice Dean for Academic and Student Affairs to give the wrap up and also closing remarks of Summer Course 2024, continued by the announcement of winner. Pak Hamim, please come forward.
Thank you very much, Mas Yopi. Everybody, good morning and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very happy to have you here today after 2 weeks of summer course. So we finally came to the end of this program. So even this program is yearly and continuously done by the faculty, but every time we should separate, yeah, you will return back to your house, to your countries. So I feel that I lost somebody here. Yeah. During 2 weeks, you have contributes to this program actively. And I believe that also not only you, but also the people in the village, also the head of the Puskesmas, your supervisors, and everybody join in this summer course 2024 are very happy to have you during these 2 weeks. So thank you also for the Mas Yopi and also our the supporting staff here who plan and also execute this summer program very well. And we understand that in this end of the years we have so many events. So I think we should give an applause to all the steering committee and all the staff for supporting this summer course 2024. Yeah. The last part, but not for the least, that you have the project at the end of the program. And we see here that even in a very short time, you can collaborate each other. You were nobody before. Yeah. But after you introduce yourselves and then have the project, and then you have a conversation, you have a discussion, and then go to the field, to the Puskesmas, then I believe that you can be more than a friends. You are brother and sister now. So please give applause to all the participants who work very well as a team. Yeah. Even they didn't know each other before. Yeah. And after this event closed, our friends from Vrije University will continue with the other program. So hopefully you can enjoy the next program and return back to Netherlands with a good and best thing about the Indonesia, especially Yogyakarta. Also, we believe that this event is prepared well, but if there is some mistake and some weakness, so I would like to okay. So, if we have any mistakes, please, I have apologize to all of you. Yeah. Thank you very much again, and let's meet again in the summer course 2025 next year. Yeah. Good morning and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Hamim. Next up, we would like to ask you to announce the third winner, second winner, and also first winners. Yeah. The data will be informed by Mbak Reni. Mbak Reni mungkin bisa dibantu, Mbak Reni pakai HP-nya, Mbak.
Oh gitu ya. So okay, this the judge. From the judge, they gave us the score. Yeah. and the score is very, I think, very difference between groups is very small. Yeah, it's very difficult for us, yeah, to make a decision. Yeah, but please believe me that all of group actually is a champion for us. Yeah, you are all a champion. Yeah, but because of regulation, yeah, I should announce the group with the highest score, the 3 group with the highest score. Rank number 3 with a score of 503.3, yeah, is group 3 from Sentolo 2. Rank number 2, just a very small difference here. Group 1 from Batas. And then rank 1, also with just small difference between group 3 and group 1, is group 9 from Panjatan 2. Congratulations, yeah, for the 3 groups with the highest score in this summer course 2024. Congratulations for the all groups.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Hamim. And then we invite all the members of Group 3, Sentolo 2, to come forward to receive the appreciation from the committee. And the gifts will be given by Pak Yoyo. Pak Yoyo, please give the souvenir to our friends. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Next up, all the members of Group 1 Wates, please come forward. And Pak Gunadi, please give the souvenirs to Group 1 Wates. Ana aja, Ana boleh dibantu. Pak Abdi.
Oh, yang gambarnya itu ya. Oh, itu tak tanyain Mbak Kiki dulu ya. Itu kan panitianya Mbak Kiki. Ya, ini panitianya saya kan aman. Udah gambar. Kita satu
Okay, let's take a photo together. 3, 2, 1. Next up. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. Last but not least, for the base group, we invite group 9 from Panjatan 2. Pak Hamim, please give the totem of appreciation to our base groups. Okay, let's take a photo together. Pak Hamim in the middle of the participants. Yep. Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone. So guys, that was the end of Summer Course 2024. Just I represent the committee. We like to have you here during the Summer Course 2024. Thank you so much for joining with us. And please connect with each other after this course. Please make it your new friends during Indonesia and your Netherlands. Maybe some of friends from Indonesia can go to the Netherlands and vice versa. So thank you so much for joining with us, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you everyone. Bye bye. And I invite all the participants to come forward to take a photo together. And all the judges, please come forward. All the participants, please come forward to take a photo.